Good afternoon. My name is Casey Fisher, and I'm here today on behalf of John Paul Mitchell Systems. I work at a salon in Little, North Carolina called Mirror Mirror, and today I'm excited to share with you some great techniques by Paul Mitchell. So we will be beginning with our Fernanda haircut, as well as then following into our Vivid Volume blowout. I'm here today to help you to 1, optimize your guest traffic, 2, optimize your sales tickets, and 3, help you to optimize your take home as well. And also to help you grow as an artist, which is what I love to do, is to continue to further your education, and I hope that I'm here today to help you do that. Okay, so we'll be moving right into our Fernanda haircut. I have already went through and pre-cut my guest hair, but I will be walking through this to show you exactly what to do and how to section it. So this is the Fernanda haircut brought to you by Takashi. This is a great layered haircut, pretty much preserving your length and adding those layers in there that go from shorter to longer for a great movement and body. Alrighty, so we're going to begin with your middle parting, and you're going to have 4 sections, so your middle to apex, and then you're going to go down your mastoid processing part, and you're going to go left to right, and again in the back, but I have gone ahead and parted her in the middle into her mastoid process, so I'm actually just going to leave her left side down because that's what we're going to start with, and then move on over here to my apex to mastoid process, and we're just going to put that up and just flip it out of the way. And Miss Jessie, if you'll look down for me. And again, we're just going to take a parting from the apex all the way down to the nape in the back. As you can see, for now, just kind of moving it out of our way. So just your 4 standard partings, starting with your middle part. So this is a great haircut for anybody that comes in and wants a change but doesn't exactly know what they want. They say they want to change, but maybe not a drastic change. So doing these layers is a great way to offer your guests that little bit of change for optimal body movement and kind of that lived-in look as well. Okay, so to begin, now Jessie to hold her head up for me, and we will be taking diagonal back sections starting from the hairline. Throughout this haircut, your body position is key, so just remember that. And so she has a little bit of fringe here, so we're going to leave those out for now. And you want to just pick up what's going to be her layers by leaving out some of her length down here. Alright, so as I said, I've already cut this. I'm just going to run through what exactly to do. So your elbow and your hand position is key while also maintaining your optimal tension here. You want to point your fingers down and your elbow up, and then you're going to cut straight up. So it's going to create that shorter to longer whenever you're laying it down. Okay? So now we're going to move on to your next subsection, diagonal back, leaving out some of the perimeter. And this time we are going to direct to the previous, and we're going to do that throughout. Okay? So as you can see here, I've cut from short to long. Elbows up, fingers down, lay it down, and you're going to continue around the head shape. So diagonal back sections and over directing to the previous. And that's it for your left side. So now we're going to move on to your right side. And as I said before, your body position is key in this haircut. We're going to let down her right side. We're going to comb through it. And for this part, I'm going to have her hold her head straight. And I'm going to be standing in front of her. That way I can get that short to long effect. Elbow up, fingers pointed down. And again, going from the hairline, which is your diagonal back subsection. Jessie again does have a little bit of fringe on this side. So I was careful with that, and we will be cutting the fringe towards the end. And you just want to lift. And again, doing your shorter to longer. And just like a spoke-like pattern here, we're going to continue to get those diagonal back sections, over directing to the previous, standing in front of her. And you can see fingers pointed down, cut. And whatever falls out, that's fine, because that's going to be your length. Diagonal back, over directing to the previous, fingers pointed down, and cut. And we're going to just kind of keep moving on through this haircut. I did prep Jessie today from our Extra Body category by Paul Mitchell. I use the Extra Body Daily Shampoo and the Extra Body Daily Rinse. It is infused with panthenol, jojoba, and aloe for the body and also for shine as well as thickness. So if you can see, my fingers are pointing down, my elbow is up, and I have cut right through there. So just cutting right there. And I continued that through her right section. Now we're going to move on to her back. And I'm going to let down her clips. Put those there. We're just going to come through. Now from the back, we're going to be taking vertical sections all the way through, and you will start here from the apex down, and you're going to cut directly from the head shape. Now in the back there will be no over directing unless you're going in there just to cross check your haircut. So you want to make sure that you do have your clean partings in there. Alrighty. So directly from the head shape, cut, 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 cut. And then we're going to walk it up the head shape, directly where the rest of that hair lives, which is straight up. And we cut. And you are going to continue that through each section. And then to cross check the hair, you will take diagonal sections, and then this time you're going to include the length. And you're going to bring everything back to the middle just to check it and take off any corners that you may see. So again, just diagonal sections. And anywhere that you may see a corner, you'll cut. So right here I found one, I'm going to cut it right there. And you're just going to bring it all to the center of the back of the head whenever you're doing that. And again, you're going to continue the same motion on her right side. Okay? And then now we will be moving into our fringe area. So you're going to take a triangular section here toward her temporals. And now Jessie is trying to grow her bangs out a little bit. So I'm not going to be taking off too much length. But so what you're going to do is, like I said, you're going to take your clean triangle section here. And we're going to hold it. We're going to comb it straight down. And then we're going to pinch right here. So you're going to hold on to your tension, and you're just going to pinch it. And then we're going to just kind of point cut that right off. So again, this can be customized to, you know, your guest preference of their length. If you wanted to go shorter, you could do it shorter. If you wanted to leave length, you could leave length, kind of like what we did on my model today. So now, we're going to check that, and we're just going to kind of blend that into the sides just by slide cutting a little bit down. We're going to blend that in. And then we're going to move over here, and we're going to do the same. So I'm going to look, and we definitely want it all to blend in, so again, just slide cutting that down into her hair. Alrighty, and that is our Fernanda haircut by Takashi. So now we're going to move into our vivid volume blowout. Did you know that 36% of women prefer to have their hair styled by a stylist rather than doing it themselves? I don't know about you, but I want that 36% of women in my chair to bring in that guest traffic, your ticket sales, and also your take-home sales as well. With blowout bars on the rise, there's many different options that you can offer, and this Vivid Volume is definitely one that is going to increase those sales for you. Alrighty, so to prep your hair for a beautiful blowout, we're going to be using the extra body category again, and I'm going to be starting with my Thicken Up. So I'm going to pump about 2 squirts into my hand. I'm going to set it right back down. I'm going to rub it in really good, and I'm going to apply this to her mid shaft and ends. Now this is great to kind of plump up those fine strands, and as well add memory to the hair, and it serves as a great heat protectant as well. Since I have been doing the Vivid Volume blowout as well as the Fernanda haircut and just offering my guests a variety of options, I've been able to improve my sales by 40%, which is wonderful because I don't know about you, but I like my money. I'm going to work that through. And next I'm going to be using my Extra Body Sculpting Foam. Now this is an emollient rich conditioning foam that is going to add shine to the hair as well as memory and flexible hold. And we're just going to work that through her hair as well, her mid shaft to ends, kind of in her fringe area. You can see. Okay. And then now we'll be moving into the Extra Body Daily Boost. And this is a wonderful product for that extra oomph at your roots, where everybody seems to feel really heavy at. I know that my guest, for one, loves to have a lot of volume in her crown area, so that's where I'm really going to concentrate with putting this on. Okay, so using my Paul Mitchell Pro Sticks, I'm going to just section out Jessie's hair right at her crown section. Again, concentrating on her roots using my 413 sculpting brush, just to kind of smooth everything down for that pretty polish. Going back in with my Pro Stick, which is antimicrobial, by the way. And just pulling up her crown section here. And we're going to use the concentrated nozzle and just concentrate right on her root area, if you can see. And then I'm just going to rub that right in. And we're going to just kind of work our way down here. So just spraying, rubbing, and then you can move throughout the head, putting in as much as you would like. This is definitely one of my guests' favorite products. Just this product alone has actually boosted my sales alone just by 15% by carrying this Extra Body Daily Boost. All right, so now I'm just going to brush through her hair one more time, and we're going to section her for her Vivid Volume blowout. Now sectioning is all based on your client's density and how they style their hair. Okay. So using my Pro Stick, I'm going to just section out, and we're going to start here in the front. I know that Jessie has fringe, so I'm going to want to concentrate on that, while also concentrating on her crown here in the front. Okay. And then we are going to take out our crown section from that. I'm going to split her fringe area up into two because you never want to blow dry anything thicker than your brush width. So again, I'm just kind of going through here. We're going to clip that up, and the same here. Just clipping this up and out of your guest's face. Back here to her crown section. to clip. And then I'm going to be taking sections kind of diagonally forward here from down to her mastoid process. And we're going to put that back and away. And again, this is a total guest preference thing. You know their hair and you know how much hair they have and how they style their hair and where they want their volume to really go to. Now this technique is of course a dry blowout, so I'll be clipping up as I blow out. And Jessie, I'm going to have you look down for me. Now I have found that whenever you section the hair pre-blowout, that it helps you to go smoothly through the hair instead of having to stop, and helps you to work more efficiently. And we're all about being efficient with our time in a salon, definitely when we have people back to back and you're always on a schedule. So again, I'm just clipping Miss Jessie up. Okay, so now that she's clipped up, we're going to begin in her crown area, working our way toward her fringe, because that is what your guest does see first in the mirror whenever they're looking, and you want to give her that pretty result first and while working your way around the head. Now my blow dryer of choice is the Neuro Grip from the Neuro brand by Paul Mitchell. I love this blow dryer because it's an 1875 DC watt motor, as well as the rubber coating on it. It has 3 air settings and 3 heat settings as well. And it's also, as you can see, does not have a handle on it, which is perfect for me because my shoulders used to get tired all the time and the blow dryers would be heavy. Well, it's super lightweight, and now it eliminates the handle so that way you can work more efficiently. And my round brushes I will be using today are from the Neuro brand as well. I will be using the Neuro Round, the medium, and the large. These blowout brushes are wonderful because they do have the isotherm titanium barrel, which is going to help you through your blowout to be faster with its heat protectant coating. Okay, so let's get started. Alright. So because we are blowing out her crown section, I am going to be blow drying on base for optimal volume. I also love that this hair dryer has the concentrated nozzle, which is also universal to many hair dryers as well. We're just going to work our way, adding a little bit of over direction in this just to get that great curl in there. Alright, and we're going to come down, blow dry it, let it set for just a second. And another great feature of this blow dryer is that it does have the ability to sit right up, so I'm just going to set it right there while I take her hair right off the round brush. And with it being still warm, we're just going to wrap those ends in there, and we're going to come down and we're going to take your prong clips. I'm going to move my tray over here just a little bit. And we're just going to clip it right there on the base, just holding it in place and secure. And there we go. So that's going to allow that to cool while we continue working. So I'm going to move into her fringe area now. Really concentrating. Now this time we are going to be off base just a little bit. We're actually going to be right at about 90 degrees. It's really giving it a beautiful polish finish, which is what these brushes are great for. They give you that great airflow finish. It's beautiful and shiny. Now remember, you are working with the fringe area, which can be a little tricky sometimes, because you just have to work with it and learn it. So we're going to do the same. We'll be wrapping our hair. And then moving on to the next section of the fringe area. Right now I am using my Neuro Medium. And I've chosen to use that just because her hair is of course a little bit shorter towards her face because of her fringe. I'm going to overjet with that. And we're going to pick up all of her little baby hairs. I'm going to hold it into place. Right in there. So you can see kind of how we're moving throughout the head shape here. And this one will continue to let these cool and set as we work our way through. One thing that I really love about Paul Mitchell is that it's given me the opportunity to grow as an artist and to also give back what I've learned through Paul Mitchell as well. So we're going to concentrate. We are going to be bringing the hair forward a little bit. We're about 90 degrees right off the head shape here. And again, just taking that, wrapping it, really getting those ends in there. And then just kind of, again, clipping that right into place. Alright. You see how fun this blowout really is? Especially it's a fun experience for your guests as well. It's definitely going to get your guests talking too, because, you know, yes, the blowout bars are popular, but don't you want to be the first one in your area to start offering this? I know I do, and then as you offer it, your guests are going to continue to talk, and it's going to bring more guests and more guest traffic into your chair as well. Okay. So for on this side, I'm actually going to change over to my Neuro Round Large, because of her larger section here. Concentrate our airflow down the round brush. Those ends, you'll tuck those in there. I'm going to move just so I can grab my clips here. And again, just clipping right at the base. Thank you. Now working my way into the back of her head, I'm going to continue to use my Neuro Round Large. And I'm going to section off with a smaller section for this. Sometimes you can overestimate. And I'm going to move to where you guys can see this a little bit better. I'm going to bring this over here. And just blow drying straight down. Especially living in the South, you know, that's something that a lot of us Southern women love to have is a great blowout and lots of volume. So this definitely offers that to your guests, which is going to keep them coming back for more. In there. I'm going to be working about 45 degrees. And if you need to, you can also direct forward, whatever you'd like to do. It's totally up to you and your guest. And if you wanted to boost your take-home sales, you can also put that product right into your guest's hands while you're doing your blowout. And that way, when they get to feel the product, it really helps them to, want to buy it more instead of just it being out of sight, out of mind. Wrapping those ends in there. Alright. And just continuing to work our way through this blowout. I feel so many times as hairdressers we can be in a rush and really forget to offer that guest experience. And I mean, why not offer this? And you can actually upgrade it on your services. You want to do the volume blowout, okay, charge like $20 more for that versus just your typical blowout. It's definitely something that really makes your guests feel pampered, that is for sure. Gives you that beautiful, sexy, Victoria's Secret runway kind of blowout that, when you're guests and they leave the salon, they go back to their lives and they don't feel pampered anymore, so why not pamper our guests? I'm going to have you look down just a little bit more. At the end of the day, if we're not helping our guests feel better about themselves or we're not truly touched their hearts, then we really need to reevaluate. And I'm now just continuing back here. I'm actually blow drying this section 90 degrees from the head shape. I'm working right below her crown area. So you definitely want to be sure to put that volume right in there as well. You know, working smoothly through the hair actually is also going to help your drying time as well. And of course, thanks to these Neuro round brushes as well too. Now, as you can see, we have set her up with a beautiful blowout. And we've been able to let these cool really well and nicely, and it definitely gives them something different. You know, they don't do this for themselves at home. So once these, I'm going to give these time to just cool a little bit more, and I'm going to tell you about my wonderful curling iron I'm going to move into. Now, this is the Express Gold Curl, and I do use the 1 1/4 inch. It's great because it has this rubber end that's great for holding on to, and it also has your heat settings that you can lock into place, and that way you don't accidentally hit them and move them out of place as well. It does heat up really quickly, and it has the gold plates, which is going to continue to give you even distribution of heat throughout. So whatever, if the hair is here, it's getting the same amount of heat as it is up top here. Love that curling iron. And your guests love it too. It's definitely user friendly as well. Okay, so now we are going to start taking her down so you can really see the volume that setting your blowout does. You know, of course, I had to call on to my liquid tools as well. The extra body category really made this possible too. Look at that beautiful shine. See this crown area. As you can see, it's certainly given her that extra body that we were wanting and that Jessie likes. Now, if you would like to, you can go through the finished look, and that's what I'm going to do with my curling iron. Again, my Express Paul Mitchell Gold. And I'm just going to, add just a little bit of curl, just a few pieces here. Oh, there's one little clip of steam left in there. Just to add to this blowout just a little bit here. And I'm going to just run my curling iron down through it. Working in those ends and just letting out just like that. And just, you can run your fingers through it just to give it that tousled look. Again, with her fringe area, you can just, again, run your fingers through it. And you can also, it's up to you, you can continue to curl throughout the hair as needed as well. You can see there's Jesse's fringe. use my 413 brush to just kind of smooth down just a little bit. Alrighty. So beautiful curl, absolutely. Now to finish off my look, I am choosing the Extra Body Finishing Spray from, again, the Extra Body category by Paul Mitchell. This is a wonderful spray for that great flexible hold that's going to be shiny and add memory to the hair as well. So we're just going to mist it over into place. It also smells really great, which is a great aspect for your guests too. So I just want to recap with you a little bit today about we went over our Fernanda haircut by Takashi and also our Vivid Volume blowout. Through these, I do think that you'll be able to definitely bring in more guests, have repeat guests, and also up your ticket sales as well as your take-home sales, thanks to the Extra Body category today. Now I encourage you to think of 5 guests that you'd be able to do this on and go out there and, change the way that you do your blowouts, or definitely change their layering technique a little bit and see how they like it. Why not? I'd like to thank John Paul Mitchell Systems as well as Cosmoprof BSG for allowing me to be here today, and I also would like to thank all of you for allowing me to come into your salon on your day off. And in the words of John Paul DeJoria, success unshared is failure.